Utica, New York native who is now living in Nashville, Joe Hannigan, this morning. Good morning, Joe. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
You had a very special moment in Nashville. You got to sing with Vince Gill.
I did, and not only Vince Gill, but a whole slew of the masters of their trades called the Time Jumpers, and it was just an incredible moment.
So how do you even get that to happen?
Basically, I just wrote a short, brief letter to the Time Jumpers, kind of telling my story. I got an instant response back and an invitation to join them on stage, and sure enough, went down stage, and everybody in the band, Vince and all the Time Jumpers, were extremely kind, and met up with them backstage beforehand and joking around. I had no idea that these guys were just so clever and funny and everything, and we got to be able to do a song with them, and it was just a great time. It's been a long time since I've been able to do a concert like that, and I really enjoyed it.
So what is your story that touched their heart almost instantaneously?
When I moved to Nashville, wait, I hear my doorbell ringing. Maybe that's Kanye West. No, it's not. I started having hearing problems about a year after I got here, and after chasing down about 1 million doctors, finally found the right person. There's a great medical center here at Vanderbilt University. I was diagnosed with a disease called superior canal dehiscence syndrome. Basically what it amounts to is a tiny hole in one of your inner ear bones, causes a whole bunch of disruptions, things like hearing your heartbeat in your head, hearing your voice, and it's not really something you can live with. And there is a surgery to fix it, and it's got a 95% chance of fixing it. It's very invasive. They have to go through your skull to get to it because it's inside your inner ear. And I was 5% chance, unfortunately, and ended up having going deaf in my left ear. And then at the end of that, coming out of that after several months being told that I was not going to get my hearing back, I overcame tinnitus, the ringing in the ears, but a debilitating case of it where now it was actually my dead ear was creating so much false noise that I could not hear out of my normal ear. So Vanderbilt built a case for me to get a cochlear implant. They're not approved for people like me with, hey, you got one good ear. Vanderbilt built a huge case and got it approved. We're talking about a $125,000 surgery here.
Wow. And
once I got that, and the moment they turned it on, instantly the tinnitus went away, and I started hearing out of my left ear again, be it from the cochlear, and it took quite a bit of time to really learn how to hear robotic sounds with natural sounds and start to meld with them. Getting back to the Vince thing, so I wrote my just a small letter, telling them, I've been through this horrible disease. I'm slowly getting my music, my hearing back together. I'd love to be able to just sit in and do some harmony with Vince. And they said, absolutely. And it was a great honor, and it was just a fabulous moment.
Now, after all this, with singing with Vince Gill, who's next on your bucket list?
I've got a long bucket list. I live about a mile away from Charlie Daniels. I'm thinking of knocking on his door.